What's up, my little Tattle Tells? Yo, we all know that Blac Chyna is busy doing a victory dance for her alleged settlement she got from Rob Kardashian, right? Now, they're saying that Rob just dropped the card just out of the kindness of his own heart. But if you watch my last videos, you know Rob ain't got 1 ounce of sympathy or empathy for Blac Chyna. He knew that was Dream's mom when he dragged her into court, and he was waiting to grind his Timbo boot, right? I'm sorry, from his faux Mexican, having sniper and shooters on the ready south. However, Blac Chyna came with evidence, right? That the codeine boys was out in them streets wildin'. To quote Kanye West, they was outside. And that evidence was enough to make Rob be like, whoop, abort mission. Never mind, I'm just gonna eat my little Debbie's oatmeal cream pie business, right? And Blac Chyna was like, yeah, that's a good idea, baby, because we outside. But guess what? It's not over, because now Blac Chyna's mama has entered the fray. Blac Chyna's mama, Tony Otoki, has entered the fray. There is a video she posted on Facebook. I got the full video I'm about to show y'all right now, but let me give you a little pregame, right? Because even Radar Online's reporting on it. It's saying that she went off, right, shortly after. Now get this, she called Robert. She said he was ready to delete himself, which honestly, that was uncalled for. And honestly, you haven't spoken to this man in what sounds like forever. So maybe that was the Rob you knew, but like, I don't know, right? But also, he said he's a narcissist, he's a happy-go-lucky liar, and he's a champ at eating burgers. And then she said, nope, I'm serious. He's a champ at eating burgers, y'all. This video, she talked about them literally. You gotta watch this video. It's a little bit long, but you can skip through. You gotta watch the video. She talked about how she knew that Blac Chyna loved Rob so much. It has to do with a graveyard. It has to do with jumping fences, running through gravel. It also has to do with Blac Chyna's mom letting us know that she was selling out her own daughter to TMZ, reporting on everything in Blac Chyna and Rob's relationship.
Robert Kardashian is so lost and confused, bruised, abused, and some bullshit. Okay? Listen. I'm gonna tell y'all shit that you probably shouldn't even motherfucking, but I don't give a fuck. Can't nobody stop me from talking. Who gonna do it? Because I ain't doing it but telling the truth. Let me give you a story, how much my daughter loved that motherfucking Robert. Now, I'm going to tell y'all the fucking truth since the shit dismissed, bitch. It's dismissed. I ain't had no gag order. Ain't nobody ever gonna gag me, ho. Well, my husband, well, he never tried it yet. But anyway. Aside from that, bitch, I ain't getting gagged by no bitch. Listen carefully. Robert dismissed this case, right? Let me tell you how much my daughter loved this nigga. This inside my book, but I'm gonna go ahead and give y'all this little bit. She called me one night. She called me one night in a panic. Breathing hard. Oh, this is a funny story to me. Breathing hard is a love story. I got 2 of them. Actually, I got 3. And I had to ask my daughter, do you really love this nigga? She said, Mom, I really do love him. He's a different kind of guy. He just need a bunch of love and understanding. And between you and me, Mama, we can get this man to loving shit and doing shit and slacking up on all that food and shit. She was eating healthy as fuck. She still do. I can't eat that shit. We do different grocery shopping, bitch. I need some pork. Give me a steak and shit. But anyway, this is what happened. I'm going to give you a couple of stories. Because I'm busting all the bitches out. Fuck them all. And I'm going to tell you my reason why at the end. Well, I'm still going to smack the shit out of the floor. Probably get a charge. What's a slap? I'm going to find out in California how much it hold, what it do. Premeditated slap too. I want to smack the shit out that bitch. Let me tell you what happened. Chyna calls me, my daughter Angela, about 2 o'clock in the morning. Her and Robert. Them motherfuckers out at a cemetery. She's like, Robert, I'ma drop a pin because I don't know where I'm at. When I hear that type shit, you like wake up, turn on lights and shit, get your hoodie ready. You like, drop a pin where you at? I'm that kind of mama. Your mama might not be. I am, bitch. I'm coming. Fuck that. I'm not coming by myself. Fuck no. So I'm like, what's up? What's going on? And all I hear is gravel and shit. Now I'm like, what is going on? She's like, hold on. And I'm like, what is going on? I'm listening. I hear more shit, and then it gets quiet. And then I hear more shit, and I'm listening. I'm like, feeling like the bitch on, the nigga on, what's that movie where the nigga was looking for his daughter? And he was like, tell me everything that's around you. He was just listening. I was feel like that nigga. I was like, listening to hear what's going on, just trying to just breathe and listen. Come to find out, this is a love story. My daughter and Rob Kardashian did some wild shit together. And they almost got caught. They didn't call they mama. They didn't call nobody but me. Yeah. And when they call me, I'm always available. Because I'm my own fucking boss. Now, these motherfuckers was at the cemetery. My daughter was talking to Rob, saying, what do you, this, that. And he was like, man, I just want to go see my dad. The cemetery was closed. She was like, okay, well, what do you want to do? He was like, let's go. She like, go to the cemetery this time of night? They out there with flashlights and shit, looking for the father's grave. So he could just relieve himself, whether he wanted to cry, talk to his dad, or whatever. This is 1, 2 o'clock in the morning. The grave people start to come. That's why she was whispering. They was gravel. They running. They done parked their car way the fuck down somewhere in West Bubblefuck. Walked up. He hoisted her over walls and shit. I'm like, y'all keep me in y'all shit. She was like, just stay on the phone with me. And I'm like, she love this nigga. I said, Angie, y'all will be in the world of fucking trouble. She said, we not digging him up. He just want to go to his daddy's grave and talk to his dad, Mom. I'm like, okay. Then the grave digger come. The grave people. Just put the lights on their ass. He trying to lift her over the fucking thing. They about to get caught. Stop running. They laughing at when they got away. Running down the goddamn street, grabbing it. Getting in the Cosmo. We just got away. Okay. The second story, you ready for it? But by the way, he did get to see the grave and shit. But by the time he got to whatever, like, Dad, I miss you, or whatever, the grave man was coming. So he got to see it. They found it, just to tell you that was a happy ending. Crazy motherfuckers jumping over walls and running down gravel in the dark and shit. That's too cute. Dangerous, but it's cute. That's love. Because I'm going to tell you right now, I ain't jumping no fence with you motherfucker to see your daddy. We will go there in the morning. Fuck you talk about. Next story. It's the truth. TMZ. Actually, it's another story. TMZ. The big bitch, Rachel. Yeah, we was cool. We actually partied together when I come to Los Angeles. I got the pictures. I just don't post shit. It don't matter on YouTube, on Instagram, and all this shit. She hit me up. She said, hey, Toke, what's up? This is after Rob proposed to Angie. I'm going to tell y'all the truth. TMZ lied. And that's why I stopped fucking with her after this. But I knew it not to trust them. I'm going to tell you what happened. The truth. Ben Baller walked up to the door, rang the doorbell. I went to the door. I seen the Chinese motherfucker. I thought it was some carry out or something. I ain't gonna lie. I was like, because you couldn't get in the gate, get up here. But I wasn't just open the door. You know, they had Charles Manson and shit out there, and fuck that. I'm like, look, y'all got out here at the door, bro. He's like, we ain't order no food. I was like, come to find out, he's the jeweler. My bad. I never told him that, told him that. But anyway, he comes in, and he has a box and a bag and all this shit. So by this time, girls is upstairs, and her friends, she's upstairs. She don't even know she's about to get proposed to. So I'm downstairs in the kitchen, of course, eating that healthy-ass shit they had, pissed the fuck off because I needed some pork or fucking steak or something with that shit, but I dealt with the Cobb salad, bitch. So I'm down there eating a motherfucking Cobb salad in the kitchen, bent over, thinking, I'll be glad when I go out because I can hit a J outside the club because we was going to the club that night. So I said, so they was upstairs putting their clothes on, getting cute or whatever. So I'm looking over. I see homie Ben Baller, he pulls out a white glove, and he pulls out another white glove. Boom, boom. I said, okay. All of a sudden, this nigga pulled out a box. You from the hood, nigga. We ain't used to this shit. Nigga pulled out a box. It had a motherfucking shorty. It had a light in it inside the box and some other shit. I was like, and then Rob looks up at me, winks and smiles. And I said, and he looked at me hard. He never say shit. And my head went to the side. And he smiled. I said, and he was like, I was like, I didn't know what to do. She upstairs. I'm standing there, me and Ben Baller. He's smiling. I was like, you about to propose? He was like, yes, ma'am. He said, how should I do it? Get on your fucking knees like you're supposed to. He said, okay. I didn't want to just stand right there and, I would start feeling jittery. And I'm going to tell y'all why all the stories. I started feeling jittery. And I was like flustered and just like, oh my goodness, this is too much. You know what I'm saying? It was just like spontaneous. So I go in the living room by the steps. As she's coming down, I turn, wink to him, let her know she's coming down. So she just coming down, blase. So she's coming down there. My salad, they was still on the counter. She was like, Mom, you gonna eat the rest of your salad? I was like, yeah, I'm about to. When I'm looking at Rob, looking all crazy, trying to look, looking at him like, what you gonna do? So she walks beside him. He simply turns around. He grabs her hand. He said, I love you, right? Girl, I was peeping around the corner like shit. And I was like, fuck the peep. I'm standing all the way to the side and I'm looking behind her. Ben Baller stood back because she waved high to Ben and was looking confused like, why Ben, you going with us to the club? All the shit, the glove, white gloves, all that shit was gone. And then she turned around and he grabs her hand and I'm looking right. And he looks up at me and he was like, I love you. Like crazy. And I was like, he's like, I want to spend the rest of my life with you. I don't care what nobody say. I don't care what nobody thinks. I love you, Angie. I love you, Blac Chyna. He was on his motherfucking knees. He said, boop, ring popped out, pulled that motherfucker out. Her eyes was big as fuck. He's like, will you marry me? She was like, all shocked. Mama, yes! And I was like, yes! And then they start coming in the steps, what's going on? I said, he just proposed. It was like, for real? Oh my God! And she was like, thank you! She was like, you see, I'm this motherfucker, is this looking Kardashian style? No, I'm just playing. I was like, okay. And it was cute. After that, we went to the club. They announced their engagement. So let's go back to TMZ. TMZ, Rachel called me. And she says, oh, Tokyo, what happened? Were you there when Rob proposed to Chyna? I said, yes, he had 100 things of roses, petals all over the floor. I said this elaborate, stupid ass shit to this bitch. Because I knew she was, I said, don't put all that. Because that means somebody's going to tell y'all that's my hair told. I just wanted to see. And that bitch Rob had 100 things of roses and rose petals, all the candles. I said, Chyna was like, huh? I was like, the bitch funny. And I didn't hear much from her after that.
Honestly, when I listened to this, it made me think that, like, damn, Blac Chyna's a strong person. Because she, like, you saw what Tyga did to her with Kylie Jenner, right? You saw what Rob did to her and posting that stuff and all this stuff and fighting her and trying to destroy her with the family. And that family is powerful, right? She got a mama that don't necessarily, to me, look like she always has her best interest at heart. You know, I'm from the outside looking in. Maybe she is like the best mom in the world. From the outside looking in, it's another person that literally is not really on your side and just out for themselves. And you got a few best friends like that, y'all. Again, she's strong to have all that going for her, and she still perseveres. She still persists. All right, Blac Chyna. Anyway, listen to the video. Let me know what you think, and I will see you soon.